Bom dia from Portugal. First full day. I'll take a photo of the tuk-tuk queue. I wonder how much they are. I'm actually being serious about that as well, or where they go. There's also a queue for the tram, which is the same as it was yesterday. There's a tram here. I can't get why there's such a queue for that tram. Anyway, I'm going into Continente to get a bottle of water, and then we'll see what's what here on Praça Martin Moniz. Bom dia. So it's a bit quick, wasn't it? Should do that again. From Praça de Figueira, just behind the hotel. The hotel is just it's over one. That's the hotel being built. No, but you can see that structure actually from my hotel room. It's an interesting shot of my hotel room. I'll show you later. So today is the first full day. It's a mooch around, getting the bearings. Oh, there's a plane. There's a couple of places I want to go to, which you'll see. Primarily though, one of the first places I need to go to is to get another micro SD card for this GoPro, and I thought I had enough cards. I filled 128 gigabyte one and a 256 gigabyte card in the 3 weeks. So that's Berlin, Paris and Barcelona. Every week I've basically used up 128 gigabytes, which is about 20 to 30 minutes of footage a day, roughly, on 4K 30 at a high bitrate setting rather than the standard bitrate setting. I don't know why anybody would film with a standard bitrate setting. I don't get it. You know, if you're going to make the effort of having a GoPro, you know, you want high quality images all the time. All the time you want lossless footage. So anyway, obviously it uses more storage because the file sizes are bigger because it's higher bit rate. Anyway, I'm getting boring now. So I'm going to get another micro SD card. I need the SanDisk Extreme, I think it is, which is the one that can cope with higher bit rates, faster transfer speeds. And there is a shop, I think, called FNAC over there somewhere, that's where I'm heading at the moment. Yeah, so 20 to 30 minutes of footage, which I was surprised about a day, of which maybe 2/3 of it finds its way to YouTube. So there's quite a lot of stuff that I film that doesn't go on YouTube. Anyway, there we go. Well, we've got a pedestrian crossing. Notice the differences in pedestrian crossings over the 4 countries. This one actually gives you a countdown, I think. Oh, it doesn't show there. Somewhere. Oh, I'm sure there was a countdown. And it gives you a countdown before you run over. Now, there's a couple of modes of transport here. There's the tuk-tuks there, which I may well get one, because also these you can get those if you want. Yeah, what? I think a tuk-tuk. I went to India 10 years ago. The one thing I regret not doing is going on a tuk-tuk. And I had a month there and I never did it. Praça Dom Pedro IV. There you go. Oh, that's where the airport is. And so by the follow line. Airport's over there. I've been mooching around. We're the next Praça over from where I was a couple of minutes ago. First bit of street art in Lisbon. Toys and Omic. Great. What's going on Instagram? I was also trying to get my bearings today, the first day. I am a James Bond fan. There is quite a large part of the film On Her Majesty's Secret Service starring George Lazenby, 1969, was filmed in and around bits and pieces of Portugal, including the jewellery shop where James Bond goes and buys the ring for Tracy when they get married. And I've passed it a couple of times not knowing I had done over these last kind of 10-15 minutes. It's there, right there. That is, so the Aston Martin kind of drives in and he goes into here. You do see a shot actually of the window. Let's just walk over there, try not to get run down. That's a recurring theme of these videos, try not to get run down. And we made it. And if I ever got a wedding ring, oops, I may get run down, so chances are I may not. Maybe I'd get it from here. This is the shop. I think actually there's a couple of sequences featuring this shop. They go to it earlier in the film and then James Bond comes back to it later on, drives in here, parks up here, obviously no traffic, and goes in here. In the left hand window where this guy is,
this roll over here is actually connected to James Bond. Okay? So let's talk a little bit about it. There was a man by the name of Fleming, 55. When everything was destroyed, the Prime Minister wanted to reorganize the city in a way that made it easier for people to find shops and materials that they were looking.
I was always going to take part in this guy's presentation because he was talking about the James Bond film as soon as I come to see it. I was going to point out that it's actually this window here where the ring is. It's not been changed around now, but this left hand window where the ring was.
So this was all made so that you could
You see alley-ops everywhere. I like them. They're fun. It's a fun store. I've just seen this window display. You think, oh, do you know what? I really want to buy a Rubik's Cube. I actually got a Rubik's Cube. I had it as a kid. I still got it somewhere. Although it was very stiff. You see them kind of, a lot of people that use Rubik's Cube, play Rubik's Cube. Do you play it? Do you use it? And you just, it's very loose. The one I have is almost way too stiff. And I'm thinking, I mean, this is not, they're not official Rubik's Cubes. I'm thinking maybe getting one like that, a misshapen one. Up and up and up and up and up. Let's try and get to the top. I think what this GoPro does, it kind of auto-adjusts the horizon level, which is why even now I'm kind of leveling it up. And I've watched some of the footage back, and it's still not getting up to some of the things that I'm pointing at. You've got to almost be flat to the horizon. There you go, that'll confuse GoPro. I want to be pointed up. Yeah, I mean, there's people queuing to get up there. Why would you do that? Again, it's joining queues. I've got something about joining queues at the wrong time of day. Just joining queues in general. I mean, that looks great, yeah, but you can just do it from the outside. Why would you want to go in it? You want to be looking at it, not from it. I suppose there's, okay, actually saying that, there's height there. There's a lift. There's height there, so you probably get a decent panoramic shot, but I feel another kind of panoramic shot coming on, so I'm going to need to work out where to do that from. I'm sure there's other things other than that where you can go up to take a decent shot of Lisbon. And I've just seen what I thought was a Space Invader, but it's not, it's just a park. I don't know if there's any Space Invaders in Lisbon. Anyway, I'm still on the way to this damn shop. There's too many things happening at once here. So, there'll be something behind me as well. Oh look, I bet you they do piri piri. breakfast buffet is great at the hotel, by the way. Just looking at they never have prices. Starters, fried prawns. Again, this is probably the wrong place to have a meal. Opposite that, so you're going to be charged more. Says me, lining up Rubik's cubes, shirts, SD cards that I'm going to buy. You know, it's like, meh. I think the tram's got stuck. Maybe not. One of the shot of all those tuk-tuks lined up. We're going to the Arc de Triomphe. It's another cow. There's a mad Spider-Man here. Mad fat Spider-Man. Of course. From sea to shining sea. I think that's the theme from the Cannonball Run, which I don't think I know it was. Another bit of water. Is there a bit of water? This is the Atlantic. We've moved from the Med to the Atlantic. Previously we were on the Seine, and before that the Spray. I'm happy I'm by water. Oh look, there's a big boat. That's a big boat. That's a big square. That looks like the San Francisco Bridge. It's not. But do you know what? That may well be the bridge that's in on Her Majesty's Secret Service as well. Actually, it may not be, but I'll have to look it up. Tide's in. There's a beach! Oh, there's a beach! I can see a beach. Brace yourself. There's a beach! It's that little corner. Soaking it up. before I go and stuff my face with something. It's maybe chicken piri piri. I do like my chicken and chips. And maybe in a bit of whiskey as well. Here's a tuk-tuk you can go on. La 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 la. There's copyright strike that maybe. No. La la la. Oh, there it is. Only a brief snippet. There we go. Oh look, there's another bit of beach. Oh look, should we go on the beach? I'm on the beach. I'm literally on the beach. Not much of it, admittedly, but I'm on the beach nevertheless. $16, $15, $14, $13, $12, $11. Oh, I'm going to make it. 8 seconds to save the world. Yes, was there any doubt? Touristy bit. Actually, all touristy bit today. I'm not going to apologise. National Theatre behind a fountain. And a column of something. And the fountains are on. They weren't on earlier. That fountain over there is also on by the jewellery shop. Quite a full moon. Actually, it's nowhere near a full moon. So it's me signing off for the first proper day. The light is great here. I think this is what's called magic hour. Very mellow. I've had my first chicken piri piri, so I'm happy. And just as James Bond bought a ring that was displayed in that jewellery shop, I bought myself an alley hop. It's not a Rubik's Cube, it's not official. An alley hop magic cube is what they call it. That was also on display in the window around the corner from that same jewellery shop. So, okay, it's not quite a ring, but you know, it'll do. So I have got several street art trips planned. I need to have a look at maps and stuff over the next couple of days, but for now I think I'm going to sign off with the cranes in the background, the Golden Gate Bridge over there, which is not the Golden Gate Bridge. To be honest, look, it's done. I did that, yeah, straight out of the box like that. And it's 2 as well, because I never did. We had a book, How to Solve the Rubik's Cube. We never did it even with a book. The book was that complicated. So I thought if we go 4 rather than 9, this is like, yeah, that's right, 4 squares per face rather than the standard 9. I may have a chance for this. Anyway, I'm not going to have a swim. I'm probably going to have a tuk-tuk before I go though. The tuk-tuks are everywhere. What else have I done? I bought a new micro SD card thanks to GNAC. It's not the right name as per usual. The shop earlier went all the way around the shop. It's like they've not got micro SD cards. Went out and there was a separate section for photography, and then they had a separate section for the tills. I said, well, where do I go? And you go over there for the tills as well. So anyway, it's eventually got a new SD card. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk along here for a bit. I will will see you tomorrow.